Usually in the examination, they give only raw material, wages, overhead. Only these three things will be given in the exam. Cost of finished goods, 135. We don't consider selling overhead. Creditors value, always raw material, it is 50. 36,000, 30, 1 by 12, it is common, half. The 50% you can call it as 1 by 2. A warm welcome to one and all. This is your Adasa here, lecturing Vidhyaashram First Grade College, the Temple of Excellence. Now we are discussing your Financial Management Unit 5 as well as Session 1. In this, we are discussing the topic called Working Capital Management. As you know that what is working capital? There are two types of capital. One is fixed capital and one more is working capital. Fixed capital in the sense it is a one-time investment, others which are non-recurring in nature. Then working capital, for example, to construct a house, that is called as fixed capital. Construction of house, painting, all these things, interior, all comes under fixed capital. Once if it is done, every month you pay electricity bill, you pay water charges, cleaning, maintenance, whitewash, all these things comes under, yes, working capital. To run the business, to work, what is required, the salary paid to the servant, the salary paid to the employee, all these things comes under working capital. In the industry, the purchase of raw material, that also comes under working capital. Under working capital, we have a problem here. These are the estimated cost and these are the cost per unit. Usually in the examination, they give only raw material, wages, overhead. Only these three things will be given in the exam. In the extreme stage, they may give you administration as well as selling overhead also. We'll go to the format. Later I'll explain you what is administration and what about selling overhead. So these are the information they have given. Remember the price is 50, 30, 30, 25, 25. What is your total cost? Your total cost is 160. Now, in this total cost, for debtors, while calculating debtors, your total cost will be how much? 160. While calculating your finished goods, what is your total cost? While calculating your debtors, 160 is your total cost. While calculating your finished goods, 160 minus, we don't consider selling overhead. For finished goods, selling expenses comes when? Once you are done with your finished goods, then we'll go with the selling expenses. That will be how much? 25. So it will be how much? 135. What is the value of finished goods? 135. What is the value of debtors? 160. What is the value of creditors? Creditors always goes with raw material. What is the raw material? 50. Creditors means supplier. Debtors means customer. Remember, these are the major things you are supposed to remember. So, which are the things we learned? Debtors, the total cost is 160. Finished goods, the total cost is 135. Selling expenses, we have excluded, we removed. And creditors is how much? Raw material price, that is 50. Hope you remember. These three things always you should remember. Again, I'll not explain you while doing problem. Cost of debtors, 160. Total cost. Cost of finished goods, 135. We don't consider selling overhead. Creditors value, always raw material, it is 50. In case in the question paper, they have not given administration and selling. Again, I'll repeat, listen to me carefully. In case administration and selling overhead, they have not given. If it is not given, always remember 50 plus 30 plus 30, 110 will be your total cost. Hope you are clear. Yes. And your selling price and profit will not consider anywhere in the whole problem, complete problem, your selling expenses, selling price as well as your profit will not consider while doing your calculation. In this, once you are done with this, these are the additional information. All the calculations should be on what units? 36,000 units. Selling price, as I told you, will not take anywhere. Material in store, 1 month. This is for raw material. Finished goods, 2 months. Production in process, work in progress, 1 month. Supplier, supplier means what? Creditor. It is 1 month. Customer are allowed credit, 2 months. Customers means debtors. Lagging payment of wages, it is outstanding. 50% of the sale will be on credit. So that debtors 50% sale will be on credit means remaining 50. Only 50% only we should take it for what? Debtors. Now I'll go one by one. Current asset, cash in hand. In this problem, it should be given in the adjustment only, not given. Stock of raw material. See what is the number of units? 36. What is the price? 50. What is the number of month? 1 month. 36,000 into 50 into 1 month. Hope you are clear. Your answer is 1,50,000. Work in progress, raw material 36,000, 50. Again work in progress given how much? 1 month. The same 1 month given. So it will be 1,50,000. Once you are done with this, work in progress, we get 3 things. Raw material, wages, overhead. Wages. Wages how much? 50%. Overhead is 50%. What is the number of units? 36,000. What is the value of wages? 30. 36,000, 30, 1 by 12, it is common, half. The 50%, you can call it as 1 by 2. Similarly, overhead, 36,000, 30, 1 by 12 into half. This 50% we have taken. Hope you are clear. What is the price we have taken? The price we have taken is 30, the overhead price. Don't calculate in the work in progress, administration and selling overhead. Then, once you are done with that, the next part will be stock of finished goods. As I told you, don't go for the price again. 36,000. How come you got 135? See, I have done already calculation. Finished goods, what is the price? 135. We don't consider selling and distribution expenses. 135. What is the number of month? Finished goods. Finished goods is 2 months. 2 by 12. Your answer is 8,10,000. Debtors. Debtors 36,000. How come you got 160 per unit? I'll show you. We have done calculation. See, total cost 160. This. Add everything. You will get 160. So debtors calculation 160, 2 by 12. How come you got 2 by 12? Customer, how many months? 2 months. Again, there is a adjustment 50% on credit sales. So it will be like 50%, 1 by 2. 50% means 1 by 2. Your answer will be 4,80,000. Now add all the current asset. 45 before that. 1,50,000, 1,50,000. 3 lakh, 3,45,000, 3,90,000. Almost 11 lakh, 12 lakh. 12 lakh plus 4,80,000, 16,80,000 is your total current asset. Once you're done with total current asset, comes to liability, creditors, outstanding, wages. What is the creditors you have? Supplier allowed 1 month credit. What is the price of the creditors? Raw material price 50. Creditors 36, 50. It is 1 by 12. If you calculate, it will be 1,50,000. Outstanding wages 36,000. Wages price is 30. Outstanding is 1 by 12. So it is 90. 150 plus 90, it will be 2,40,000. Current asset minus current liability. 16,80,000 minus 2,40,000. Your answer is how much? 14,40,000. After calculating 14,40,000, just minus your contingency. That is how much they have given, 10%. Contingency means, always remember, which are emergency payment. Even though you have 1 lakh rupees with you, still your charges, for example, from here to abroad, the overall package is 1 lakh. You go with 1 lakh, or some additional money you will keep. Yes, above 1 lakh you will keep another 10 to 20,000. That is for emergency. So similarly, there is a contingency or emergency. Whatever answer you got, 14,40,000, on that you calculate 10%. It will be 1,44,000. The final answer is 15,84,000. Hope you are clear. This is what your working capital requirement. This we call it as, this is what your working capital requirement is, 14,40,000. This will be your net working capital requirement after adjustment. I'll go back to previous slides. If you want, you can take screenshot. Your working capital problem with calculation of debtors, finished goods, creditors. These are the problems with adjustment. The solution part 1, second part, and the last part. So this is what your working capital requirement. You will not get any extra adjustment in this. The maximum adjustment I have already done. As I told you, administration and selling and distribution expenses will not give you in your question paper. For the emergency purpose, I have done that adjustment also. If those two are not given, just go with raw material, wages, overhead. That will be your total cost. In your notes, another 3 to 4 problems with solutions are there. Please work out those problems before examination. Thank you.